Hey, thanks so much for tuning in to the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. You know, all week we're going to be talking about I am statements that Jesus made in the book of John. And so we're going to be in John chapter 8 today. But something I want you to think about. You know, we like to play games at our house. We like to have these question games. A question that we like to ask is, you know, what are you afraid of? That's a great question because you get all sorts of answers. But a common one is you're afraid of the dark. I've got a 6-year-old son who we have a night light in his room, and that gives him comfort because he can see. It's not complete darkness. You know, there's physical darkness all around us, and we shouldn't be surprised by that. The Bible is clear in Genesis that God made the day and he made the night as well. But there's also a spiritual aspect to this because there are spiritual darknesses all around us because Satan is trying to have his way, trying to steal, trying to kill, trying to destroy our lives. And so you have to think about yourself, how can I avoid that darkness, or how can I be guided? If you ever got up in the middle of the night and it's all dark and you need to go to the bathroom and you trip over something, why? Because you couldn't see it. You know, you're not confident in your footing. And that can be like that in our walk in life as well. You're not confident, you're not sure what to do, you're not completely sure of the guided path that you have. Jesus gives us the answer. In John chapter 8, verse 12, it says this: "When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, 'I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.'" I don't know about you, but that is so encouraging to me. I'm going to read that last part there. It says, "Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." What is the key part there? Whoever follows me. And that's the key right there. So even if you know God, it's more than that. Are we following God? You know, there was a time I was riding my motorcycle during the day, and it had chance of rain, but I was like, it's okay, I'm just gonna go for it. And I wanted to go for a ride. And I was going, and I had a destination I wanted to go to and then turn around. And when I got to the destination, I saw the clouds, I saw the sky, and I was like, oh man, this is looking really, really dark. And I turned around, and as soon as I turned around, all of a sudden the torrential rain came down, and I could barely see in the road. And it was actually a truck in front of me that actually knew that I was on a motorcycle, and it was a windy road. And so that truck purposely was in front of me, put their brakes on, their turn signals, to let me know where the turns are. I needed to follow that truck in order for me to be guided. And it's the same thing with Jesus. You know, when we follow Jesus, he is the light of life. And so let that be an encouragement to you. Are you following close to him? Because if you are, he will guide your path with the light of life. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.